Alright, we got a very short tour review today. Well, short in terms of item quantity, which, by the way, this is definitely quality over quantity, because all of the items here are good in some way, and there are only 6 of them. Good in some way is very key here. Funny stuff, Ballet Kids is there. But this is probably going to be the new norm for most tour reviews, with some exceptions. Because there's only so much more I can get at this point, and a lot of it's international, so... let's go ahead and get started with... the... Not Rock Dice Light. Make no mistake, this is not the Rock Dice Light. If you think it's the Rock Dice Light, you are wrong. I'm sorry, I haven't prepared a script for this video. But let's take a look at the box, because the box is not normal. We got a Disco Light, made in Taiwan. And then the Remark. And then this pick. Then on the top you've got a circular option, which I've seen before. I've seen this one too. It's available in foreign countries. What was I gonna say? Okay, I am fully not prepared for this, but I'm leaving for vacation in not even 48 hours, so best time to read this is now. And I'm not waiting on anything to come. Well, I'll get to that in a few, because I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. There's no barcode or anything, so this is a complete mystery. But... And to think I was gonna go get water, but opted not to. Ugh. Anyways, so the main reason this is different than the Rock Dice Light is because the dice are set on the diagonal edge of it instead of horizontal to where they're not tilted. This actually has no direct relation to the Rock Dice that I know of. I have seen no actual companies that have sold both of them or anything like that. It just happens to be a very similar product. So for that, it's not counted because it's not directly related. But it's still very cool to have. This was actually on eBay. It was not the cheapest, it was like 40, but it was worth it. Because I would have had to get it internationally if not, and I don't really want to deal with that. Although maybe I'll get one eventually to sell, I don't know. Yeah. To get to the bulbs, you unscrew the dice. And that's about it. It's a little cheap. Sometimes it just gets stuck, and this thing will either tilt to one direction or the other. It'll get off balance, and then it'll start spinning, but the lights won't be on. It's really weird. But it's a really easy fix every time, and I don't know why it happens, but again, really easy to fix every time. A little bit cheap, but still pretty nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this on top of here, out of the way. Okay, now we've got... no, it's not your time. Now we've got the colored Form L, and of all the Kinetics in the UK order, this one was the least complicated, because I opened it and it worked. Which is how they're supposed to be. But sometimes that's not the case. The good news is it was with this one, and this is a very, very rare Kinetic. There's 2 versions of this. Well, there's many different versions of the Form L, but there's 2 versions of this color variant. There's this one where you've got purple and teal, and then you've got the standard blue and green one that's like the Carlyle Form S that's used in Beethoven that I also have. So this one's a little bit rarer. I think that Boston Puppetmaker guy has it, if he's still existing or not. I just noticed on this box, the box art is fucking crazy. It's like weird spheres in the background that don't really add anything. That's, oh my god. It's pretty noisy, but it works well, so I'll take it. Had the clips up of this already. Oh, I should also mention I have filmed like 4 clips last night, and they will be uploaded today or tomorrow. Again, leave for vacation on Wednesday, so nothing from Wednesday to Sunday until I'm back. Realistically, nothing until Monday, but, yeah. So I'll get the clips I have filmed uploaded then. I don't think I'll film anymore. And once I get back, I think I'm going to switch back to black background and film the stuff that needs to be filmed on there. Because there's a few things that are black background specific that I have not filmed yet on there. So that will change. But yeah, 4ml. It's nice. I'm kind of phoning it in today, I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and turn this off because it's a bit obnoxious. Not like I'm leaving the dice on, because it's not. Alright, here's a fun one. I gotta tilt the camera. This is very, very cool lamp. Hold on, I think it like half unplugged itself. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, that's an easy fix. Alright. So, I'm very sorry that I cannot show this better, because I can't. But this is a very nice lamp. I don't know what it's called, where it came from, who made it, anything, I know nothing about it. But I know it is very, very rare and very, very cool and very, very valuable as a result. I really wanted to film it on white, but because of the whole reflection thing, it just does not work, so I'm going to have to film it either on black, which will still have some reflection, but hopefully not as bad, or just in the dark, which I will do for sure, no matter what, because this thing needs clips of it, you need to see how good it looks, and unfortunately you can't see how good it looks right now. If I darken the camera, it does not make it any better. It actually works better if I lighten it. So there's orange, blue that's not showing up, but it's there when it's dark, and green bubbles that float up while the wheel spins. There's 3 different layers, and this may or may not have leaked in transit, but it does not have any effect on it. I think, if anything, it was the red side, aka orange, because that's how it adapts, that may have leaked a bit, and as a result the bubbles are bigger, but I looked at the original video listing on the video on the listing, excuse me, and it was kind of like that too, so I don't really know, but it works very well. We actually had to go in and do surgery, because it's weird, there's no bulb in this, there's like a weird light ring that's connected by a bunch of different circuits, so we experimented, and on the motherboard it was not soldered correctly, so only half of it was lighting up, and it was even darker than it is now. It's decently bright at night. So we fixed that. It was a bit of a pain, but it happened, and now it's working all good. I've seen a green version of this before. I do not think I've ever seen the black. There's a few different genres of... There's a few different lamps in this genre of, like, oil wheel motion light. I've had a couple. I don't know if I have one right now. There's actually one like it, but a bit different in the France order, which will be explained shortly. I'll have a lot of things to say once I get through all the actual toys. But very, very cool. The reflection is so bad, so you can't really see how cool it is right now, but you will eventually. In the next few weeks, you will see. And it will be awesome. And so cool. I'll go ahead and leave it on, because it's not loud. Alright, first off, let's turn the brightness down. Alright, and second off, Ludo Candy. This is the, Don Don Dextrose Candy, which is definitely not part of the name. No one wants to buy Dextrose Candy. But this is the gorilla playing drums for Meet the Orchestra, and this was on eBay, which does not happen very often. I know Godfather has it, and that's it. There are bootlegs of this, where instead of gray and gold, I don't know why they're different colors, but instead of gray and gold, they're just red, and that's the way you can tell they're bootleg. But this is official. It's by Ludo. It was very dirty when I got it, but I cleaned it up, and it looks pretty good now. I already filmed clips of this. I think they're pretty good, so they will be up in the next 36 hours, I'd say. I think 36 hours from now is like 2 in the morning on Wednesday, so I won't be uploading then. But yeah, you press the thing. It's a lot easier to do than the other Chicken Simples one. I had to use a fishing line on that one while filming because of how it was set up, and it would show my finger, but this one I didn't. Luckily the drum hides it, like this. So this clip will look like that. Don't use this one in anything. I mean, please don't use any of them in anything. I don't want to meet the architecture video, but if that needs to happen, then don't use the actual clip I'm going to upload. So this unscrews from this. This is unsealed. This little foil thing that covers the candy came off and is now just kind of hiding it. I took a couple pieces of the candy out just to kind of see. They smelt like dust, so I put them in a mostly empty water bottle that had like a teeny bit of water left in it I was about to throw away, and it made a red juice, so I have agreed not to eat it ever. I don't know if the chicken's candy is opened. I haven't really looked at it in a while because I got it over a year ago. But yeah, this is very rare, and I also want to thank Jordan F., of all people, for sending it to me on Discord. I would not have seen it otherwise because I don't have it as a safe search. I'll probably change that because I would like to get the cow, but good luck. It's unfound besides for bee enthusiasts having it. So yeah, it's good. It's fun. Alright, let me stop the camera. Alright. So we've got the Venus. I was debating whether to review this or not, but I got it working a lot better than it was in the stream, which was a disaster. So, the notable thing about this is that it's silver base, and of course this was in the UK, it was pretty cheap. There's no actual image of it with a silver base on it. There's also a barcode down here I didn't even notice before. I'm assuming it's just links to Golden Island, but I'll save this frame when I watch this video over to check it again. This box is pretty generic. But what's not is the Kinetic itself, because the Kinetic itself is really cool. It was going really slow and would sometimes stop in the stream, but I just pressed a piece down and cleaned the gears a bit, and it stopped doing that. Now, the Venus itself is kind of weird because it was unfound not super long ago. I mean, 7 years is almost 8. Okay, it was kind of long ago, but still, it was unfound that I found it. But the one in Mozart is definitely silver base, and this is silver base. So it's insignificant because you can't tell in the video, but it's very nice to have. I would say it looks nicer too. It was also nice to not have to pay $500 for it. With the current stage of where we're at, I've seen a lot crazier things than that for $500, but that's still pretty bad. But hey, if he's happy with it, he's happy with it, and I'm happy with this too. So, I think it works out. I sold my black one to, actually, GDW. I should really start penciling him in for anything I sell from Mozart. Because it's actually just, like, how it works. But yeah, it's working well. Glad to have it. Whatever the other standard things are to say. Of all the things in this video, I probably saved the worst one for last, which is not how this goes, but it's how it went today. Let's move this stuff out of the way, because we have to. Hold on, is this gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. David. And Claire. These are the funny Steps Ballet kids, and you should not say hi to them. Alright, so yeah, I got 3 of these from the UK. Don't know how or why. But here's the box. All the props and shit are still in there because I don't want to take them out. It's also heavy. One of these is like probably 4 pounds. So the set of 3 was probably 12 pounds, which is crazy. But you go to the back. You can see that we got Joe, you know, all the favorites. Joe, Felix, Tim, Max, Claire, David, Maria, and Ollie. And then you got the images here. The one image everyone knows. The weird import tag, I don't know what it's about. And then there's a couple images on the side as well. You got the skating, the soccer boys, and the Funny Steps Ballet Kids. I don't know why I had to put Funny Steps in there again, because we already discussed this is the Funny Steps set, but I guess just for formality. But anyways, not that there should be a major learning curve with a toy for 4-year-olds, but I figured out how to do the steps. I haven't done... I actually have no clue how... I haven't used this one yet. It's designed way differently. Fuck. Okay. The hole in the shoe that you're supposed to put your finger in is like tiny as hell. I'm not gonna worry about this one, Claire, because we don't like that one. Instead, we're going to do David because he was downstairs for a while, actually. I left him down there after I had packed or put everything else where it's supposed to go. And then a couple of days ago, my dad came into me while I was using the bathroom. Who's this funny little dude? It's David. So, here's how it works. Let me... I was doing it good, or yeah, something like that. It's gonna be kind of annoying to film because I have to do a weird angle. Like right now, I'm basically sitting on the background facing the other way. But it will be done. I don't have any reason to do it on white because I'm sorry to him, but he's not that special to where he deserves an alternate white background clip like some of the really rare toys that I get to, like the Magic Clock. But he's close, so I understand. You can also make him walk, which I think is kind of the point. You can make him walk extremely close to the camera to where it gets uncomfortable. So yeah, that's that. I still don't know how you use the ballerina one, because I don't see these little, like, pant holes. But that is to be figured out right now. How does it go? I think there's... Okay, there's a little hole in the back of the dress. Awesome. Except I still can't get my fingers in the shoes. Okay, oh, I did it! Yes! Alright, now the other one. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. I'm just gonna be facing reverse because I don't feel like moving for this one. But you see how it works. I will not be using both at the same time. Until now. Let's do it. Fuck it. This is how I go out. This is how I go out. Funny Steps Ballet Kids on camera in reverse because, I mean, that's how it kind of goes. Yay! Alright. I don't know why these are so rare, by the way. I kind of do, because I imagine they were not very good sellers, since I don't think there's a lot of, you know, demand for this. It's a bit of a pain. But, they sold at least 3, and we got those. I've already sold the other 2. So, that is all for actual toys. I'll leave these on camera, but, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, that things are not very good right now. And I will give my 2 cents on why that is and how we can change that, even though I already have many times. Not on here. So, if you're like, oh, I don't know. I can't. Today is not one of my best thinking days, I'm gonna be real. But that's okay. I have better. But anyways, there are 2 factions of people. One is one person, one is a few, but with one main person, and they do not like each other. These people do stupid things to get back at each other. Very stupid things. My recommendation is to not support either side because neither of them are very good. One of these sides has an active YouTube presence and the other has an interesting, different YouTube presence, and, well, they're both why George Banuki is gone. Due to the tragic hot air balloon accident that, it just took him too soon, you know. He's not dead. He's not dead. I've seen people say he's dead. I don't know what we're doing. He's fine. We still talk. this was coming for a while, and the annoyances between all of the people involved that I mentioned, particularly the one with the more interesting YouTube presence, combined to just kind of make him realize, alright, it's not worth it. It's Jover. And it is Jover, but there are things we can do to make a better community. We can maybe not make stupid videos and streams that just egg this on more. We can avoid directly pointing out the elephant in the room to the elephant. And, you know, we can just have a bit more of a level head, because I don't like either of the things happening. Frankly, I hope they cannibalize each other or something, but, it's nothing we haven't experienced before. All I know is that doxing is bad and death threats are also bad. So, that's pretty self-explanatory. But that's that. If you got this far, great. Hopefully you weren't too offended by that. I don't know how you could be. It was very, very milquetoast, but, alright. And news important to me, the France package with 2 historic things and a bunch of other stuff in it is delayed. Don't know why. Just kinda is. But it's not in transit yet, so I'm gonna make sure it doesn't come while we're gone, because that would be bad. So ideally, if it gets out in a reasonable amount of time, I hope it gets shipped out like Wednesday or Thursday. It would come the following Monday. So Monday the 10th would be the big day, but I don't know. I'd like to say that, but I've been wrong before, so don't count on it, just be aware. It will be streamed, but George Mnuchin will not be there. At least I don't think. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think I am. But there's 2 very, very, very good things in it. And the usual good, but not very, very, very good things in it, so, yeah. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Clips, store reviews, occasional streams. The guessing games are done. A lot of factors went into that decision, but it wasn't a very hard one to make. Thanks to all who showed up, for the most part, when they were, but they're done. They've run their course, and they're done. So, thanks for watching this video, thanks for listening to me ramble, even though I actually kind of gained some competent thought there, I feel like. I'm biased, whatever. And yeah, goodbye. We'll see ya with some clips soon.